convincing encounter. On June 15, 2007, in Lake Contrary, Montana, a really peculiar event unfolded near a military base close to a lake. The skies over Lake Contrary are usually peaceful, often filled with the sounds of nature. However, this day was different. At around 8:30 p.m., a local resident, along with one of his friends, who often enjoyed evening walks by the lake, noticed something extremely unusual that defied normal explanation.
Look at this shit, dude. Fucking... Alright. What the fuck is... Dude.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, is that the... What the...
As they gazed upward, they saw two green, unidentified mysterious objects flying close to each other near the military base. The witness quickly grabbed their camera and started filming. The video captured these green UFOs moving in sync, darting across the sky with an unusual speed and precision that didn't match any known aircraft. The footage lasted about 3 minutes, offering a clear view of these mysterious objects. As the recording progressed, another surprising event occurred. At exactly 48 seconds into the video, a flash of lightning illuminated the sky. In that brief moment, a cylindrical object appeared to be hanging in the air.
No, that's over in... That's over in Elwood, man. That's
like way closer. That's like right above the water. Or maybe above the tree line. Are you oh, fuck.
Look at that shit. Where'd it go?
I don't know, dude.
You see it? You see it?
Holy shit.
Fuck, dude. There it is. Holy...
It was unclear whether this object was part of the UFO or simply a digital artifact caused by the lightning. The cylindrical shape added another layer of mystery to the already puzzling sighting. The most intriguing part of the footage happened at the 1-minute mark. A red UFO suddenly appeared for a brief second. This red object contrasted sharply with the green UAPs, adding even more mystery to this sighting. The red UFO appearance was so brief that it almost seemed like a blink of the eye, but it was clearly visible in the video. Throughout the entire 3 minutes, the two green UFOs continued to fly side by side, maneuvering effortlessly in the sky. This is one of the best videos I've seen in a while. If the date is right, it's nearly 17 years old, from a time before smartphones were everywhere. Their synchronized movements were unlike anything the witness had ever seen. The objects did not emit any sound, adding to the eerie nature of the encounter. The footage from Lake Contrary, Montana, in 2007 remains one of the more compelling pieces of evidence of UFO sightings. The presence of multiple objects, their unusual colors, and the mysterious cylindrical shapes seen during the lightning flash all contribute to something far more intriguing. But what do you think? Something of normal explanation, or something from far beyond? Well, I leave that up to you to decide. Irregular movements. On June 7, 2024, in Oakland, California, an unusual sighting took place around 8 p.m. Pacific time. This event was noticed by someone who was outside with their puppy. The observer had been watching crows chase away a hawk when he looked up and saw something really strange high up in the sky. Take a look.
Okay, I don't know if... There. That doesn't look like a plane to me, because it's just like two lights connected by a wire. And it's not... Yeah, it's moving too irregularly. Passed above that cloud layer there. Where'd you go?
At first glance, the sight looked like two lights connected by a strand, hovering several hundred feet above the ground. The person thought this to be Mylar balloons. However, the lights were bright and steady, not flickering or changing in intensity, which ruled out the possibility of them being Mylar balloons connected by rope. The strand connecting the lights did not change in length, suggesting it was something solid and not just a piece of string. The movement of the lights was also unusual. Unlike planes that move in a straight line, these lights exhibited a sideways pitching movement, which is not typical for any known aircraft. This made the observer believe that it wasn't a plane or any conventional flying object. Oakland, being a city with a bustling sky, often witnesses various flying objects. However, these objects are usually identifiable as planes or other common aerial phenomena. The lights seen in this particular video were, however, different. They didn't just move in one direction. One of them even seemed to fade out in mid-flight and reappear, once again glowing more intensely. Recently, these types of sightings have become more common, with reports of similar phenomena occurring in different locations. People have described seeing bright connected lights moving in unusual ways, often with no clear explanation. This particular sighting in Oakland adds to the growing list of strange, mysterious events that continue to puzzle those who witness them. But what do you think? Something with a more natural explanation? Or something more unbelievable? Let me know down in the comment section below. Bright objects. On June 17, 2024, an intriguing incident occurred on the New Jersey Parkway. At around 9:40 p.m., while driving along the coast, a person noticed two unusual lights hovering over the water. Typically, this person would be focused on the road and the drive ahead, but the sight of these lights was captivating enough to draw their attention away. Take a look. For about a minute, the driver observed the lights, trying to determine if they were planes or helicopters. The lights were stationary, which was odd because planes or helicopters usually tended to move. After a few seconds of recording, the lights crossed paths in front of each other, creating an even more puzzling sight. The driver continued south on the parkway, approaching Ocean City and passing Corson's Inlet. According to the eyewitness, the lights were flying low and remained over the water, not moving for about 45 seconds. Initially, the driver thought it was strange for planes to be so close together. But upon closer inspection, the lights seemed more like orbs than any conventional aircraft. Though the eyewitness was hesitant to definitively call these lights UFOs, the experience left them questioning what they had seen. The sighting felt unusual and left them scratching their head. Some speculate that these lights could have been military aircraft conducting search and rescue training. Others believe it could have been stealth aircraft. However, it's hard to understand why two modern stealth fighters would be so brightly lit. Even if they had all their lights on to be seen for an event or flyover, it seems unlikely they'd be that bright. But whether this was a military exercise, stealth aircraft, or something else entirely, the truth remains a mystery. Recently, an astonishing video of a mysterious UFO flying past a plane was caught on camera, and this video here will show it to you. Check this out right away before it disappears from the screen. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more intriguing UFO videos in the future.